Okay, let's look at a couple of aspects of Ludvig's swing. Obviously, got great posture, great grip, all the essentials we need. I'm just going to draw that little horizontal line in there. See, the geometry is so good in his swing, and it's not a contrived geometry. It's not a lead wrist flexed, you know, off plane, on plane, and all over plane. It's a very conventional look, is it? So the club stays out his side, his hands at the start. There's just a little bump of his mass this way to get things moving. And then from here, he now organises the club. So, you know, by the time the kind of hands are going above that horizontal line, that club is organised and the structure is organised of his arms and the club. So how's he done that? Well, you see that little bump, and you can see how he's hinged his wrists and create like let's call it a little L shape here. He's got his trail arm nowhere near 90 degrees. He's hinged his wrist against, you know, probably about a 60-degree trail arm there. And then from here, look, now he just winds to the top and keeps that structure created here. He created that structure kind of around about here, and he just winds up and carries that to the top. You know, it's not a perfect swing. You know, the knees are massively resisted, which a lot of people can't do. But if you look at the look that gives it at the top here, you know, it gives it a really nice structured look. But that structure came at this point here. Now he winds his body up to carry it to the top. And again, nothing too contrived. It's got this lead wrist pretty neutral, even slightly in extension. Face is relatively strong from a slightly strong grip. Now here's his key move. This is the kind of move that, you know, you can do if you're a good athlete. As he gets to the top, watch the change of direction. Watch how his body shifts towards the target. You can see that. And as it shifts, he pulls his arms down really quickly and then rotates. That's his little move. When you see that in real life, it really stands out. There's a shift, arms down, rotate. You can see it down the line here. You know, never gets in the way of himself on the way down. He's always staying out of the way of himself. There's no thrust of his pelvis. So shift, arms down quickly. You see how his pelvis hasn't gone this way. It's kind of stayed out of the way, hasn't it, as he shifted. Plenty of room for his arms, plenty of room for the club at that point there. You see how there's all the room in the world here. Look, he's not in the way of himself, so he can deliver the club into the ball very easily. And I say, when you watch it in real life, it really is spectacular to watch and so aggressive on the way through. It really stands out on the way through. That shift and lowering of his arms is a real kind of magic move that he does so well. Amazing golf swing.